afternoon, Quad Cities. My name is Chris Pierce, and yeah, I think it's time for episode 7. We are in our first round of qualifiers, just finished May, started June 1st. Really excited about the turnout. I think the minimum number of contestants at one bar was like 5. It doesn't matter, you need like 2 to start a party, right? So I'm really excited about where it's going, just the people that are coming out. I want to thank our sponsors, of course, for making this possible, and then, of course, our followers. We're seeing a lot of followers from bar to bar to bar. This weekend, got a chance. Wait Station was on deck and got theirs completed and got their 2 contestants going to the playoffs. And over in Sherrard, the office, that was a pretty fun place, too. Just a lot of popping. But, today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I said I wanted to start interviewing some folks that are out there that are part of it. And I have here with me Huck from Huck's DJ and Karaoke. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, DJ. Well, yeah, DJ and entertainment. I'm an entertainer.
He's an entertainer. Yeah, I don't even know if I've ever heard him sing before. But anyhow, what kind of entertainment? Do you sing?
I will sing. Normally, I don't sing at the shows if I've got a lot of singers because it's for them. But if there's a gap or if there's a slot open, then I'll sing.
So how did you get into this? How did you become a karaoke host, DJ? Like, where did it all start?
Actually, it started after I met my beautiful wife. Her father-in-law has been doing karaoke for about 20 plus years, like almost 30 years. And he, way back with the CDs and laser discs.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I'm that old.
Yeah. Big shout out to Sugar Creek Karaoke there.
Yeah. We said the videos and stuff too.
Yes. Yeah. But he switched over to digital, so he took all of his CDs and put them on, made them digital. Well, he had this old Walmart E-Machines computer that would crash a lot.
I remember those too.
Yes. So I told him that I'd build him a computer. So I built him a computer, loaded his software, got it working for him. So he figured out how to do it. And then one day he said, "You know more about this stuff than I do. Why don't you start doing it?" And I said, "Well, you know what? Maybe I guess I could." So I got some of his old speakers, some old microphones, and went to a couple places and asked them, "Hey, you guys want to do karaoke?" And they said, "Yeah." And so 7 years later. Here I am, still doing it.
That's a cool story, and what I really like is that you have the experience, right? You've been doing it for a while, so you probably you like doing it. You have fun doing it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And I'm really happy to announce that you're a big part of our championship this year, right? You're doing our junior edition on Saturday.
This Saturday,
right? Which is our first junior edition, which. I'm excited about it. I don't know what to expect, but it's kind of cool, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. You're the KJ for that. Yep. You're doing all 4 rounds of our playoffs, right, at Common Court in the Redstone Room, right? That's going to be pretty exciting too. You haven't been there yet, right? But
correct.
Yeah. It's a really nice room, so you're going to enjoy plugging in and having fun.
That's what he said. He said it is very nice, and he invited us to come up early so we can go set up.
Good. Yeah, Common Court's been a great partner. And then you're doing our semis, which are going to be held at the Event Center at Rhythm City.
Very exciting.
And, of course, the finals, which will be October 4th. So you're our KJ. You're our in-house representative, KJ extraordinaire.
Yes, it's an honor. I'm really excited about it. A lot of good talent.
Yeah.
Wow. I got to go to a couple shows, between working and stuff, but I got to go to some shows and hear some of these singers, and I'm blown away.
Oh, that's good. That's great. I was going to ask you, just over. I mean, you guys had a qualifier on Saturday, but just overall experience. I mean, what do you think, especially with a contest like this, because it's definitely growing, right? And we're seeing a lot of good talent. Mm-hmm. What are some recommendations you would suggest or put out there for some of these? So for some of these contestants that are signing up, what pros and cons?
I've listened to some of your other podcasts, and you nailed it to me. Song selection.
Oh yeah.
Song selection is huge. On getting a song that you can sing, a song that's in your range, and a song that I would say is popular. Or if it's a song that's not popular, you better nail it. You know. And I think that's a big part of winning a contest like this. And also just have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I notice, I've seen people that get up there and they're very nervous and stuff, which
Get
is
into their own head.
yes,
Yeah.
and so that's tough. But then I've also seen people that are nervous before they get up there, and then, well, actually, one of the contestants last year, Tanya.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You could tell she was very confident, and she was just went up there to have fun, and that I think that's what did it for her. She just went up to have fun,
Have a good old time. Yeah.
So, by all means, yes, you're going to be nervous, but just have fun.
Yeah. So we're judging on stage presence and vocals, right?
Yep.
So, for stage presence, what do you recommend? I mean, what do you think makes what's the perfect stage presence? If someone was listening right now, if they're listening, which I know they will be.
Yeah.
Right. What's good stage presence in your eyes?
I get that song selection as well.
Yeah.
Because I mean you want to. I guess be like a rock star.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying like Axl Rose go from all the way up and down the stage there, but I mean, if the song, if you're doing Sweet Child of Mine and you're gonna nail it, you might as well play the part. But
I
would
like
say
that
don't
too.
go overboard, but don't just sit there.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing I see some really good singers, but they're just standing in front of the monitor.
Yep.
And it is karaoke, right? It's a karaoke championship, right? But we do have stage presence in the judging, and so yeah, walk around, move around. That's what I heard you say, right? Just have fun with the song. One thing we just added too, and well, we really didn't add it, but I just went. I did a Q&A post today, and you could sing the same song all the way through.
Yeah, and that was one of the things I did want to talk about, because I had some contestants that said that they didn't want to pick their good songs. They wanted to wait and hold those.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, well, I don't see anywhere in the rules, and I said we can clarify.
Nowhere in the rules.
But I don't see anywhere where it doesn't say you can't sing the same song.
You can sing the same damn song all the way through. If those two songs are the money, or if that's going to get you the money, then sing those two songs all the way through, right? Because at one point we're going to have different judges, right? So I mean, you get through the qualifiers, and then finally we'll have different judges to go through, and your song may become one of their favorite songs. You never know.
That's right.
So, that's cool stuff. What do you think about, so for you, when you're doing a show, what's important to you
as
a KJ?
As far as the contest, or just in general?
Just in general, like when you're setting up, and like what's important to you when you're setting up, like to ensure you're going to have a good night. Right?
Well, I guess just for a show, I enjoy watching people have fun.
Yeah.
And when you see people come up and sing, whether it's a funny, goofy song, or they're really trying to sound like Janis Joplin. You know, I mean, I want them to feel, if she wants to feel like Janis Joplin, let her feel like it.
Yeah.
And that's what helps me. When I'm playing and I'm doing things, I can see people having a good time. So if people are having a good time, that means I'm doing my job. So. It's even because I also DJ weddings. Just a small plug there.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
Weddings. So any newly engaged people, I am open and available for weddings. Actually, I'm booked through this year pretty much for all events.
And we recommend you. We'll put our name on you too.
Yeah.
That's a recommendation, because you're good. You're really good at what you do. There's a lot of good KJs out there, but one thing that when I started doing karaoke and I started coming here to the way station and you were here doing it, I really like the consistency and I love the sound. Like that, as a singer, that's important to me, that the sound is good.
Yes.
And I know a lot of the singers out there can totally relate to that. I've walked out of places because the sound wasn't that great.
Yes.
It's like, I'm not singing here. It's not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same here. And that was going to other people's shows and learning. Good things.
Yeah.
Learning. Watching watching a KJ that's been doing it for a lot of years.
Oh yeah.
Picking up on some of the things that they do or don't do. Like you just said, if the sound isn't right, every singer is different.
Oh yeah.
And
voice-wise, right? Vocal-wise, as far as how loud they can be.
Yes.
Yeah.
And KJs know that every karaoke song is different.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly adjusting that mixer. Adjusting the bass of the music, because like an Elvis song is super bassy. You almost have to turn the bass all the way up. Most people don't know that.
Yeah.
But it's super bassy, so you got to turn that down. You've got different singers that can sing, sing very well. so you don't have to give them as much. You know,
adjust
yeah,
or
you
do
can turn
anything,
you can turn the gain down a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, so then they can really belt their songs out. And so I try to do that. I try to give them the best sound, to make them sound the best. I try to make them sound like a rock star.
Yeah, look at those of us that lose our voice from singing. Appreciate that wholeheartedly. Okay, I'm one of them. I was like, I can't. I sound like crap. And I sound great. You turn my mic up. Sound is really important. I really want to circle back to what you said earlier about song choice, especially when I'm going through this contest, because do you feel like there's okay, and this is not in the rules, so everybody freaking out if American Pie is your song, but what do you think about these long songs during the championship? I have my opinion, but what do you think?
Yeah, no, and that's the thing is, I guess if it's your song, you know, and yeah, if you can do Paradise by Dashboard Light, you can hit the, you know, and unfortunately that's a duet.
Yeah.
You know, so if you think that the judges would agree with you doing both parts, and if that's your song,
then
you can nail it,
sing it, baby.
Then go it, sing it.
Yeah, sing it. I mean, no rhyme or reason, right? I mean, if you can do it, just what I'm seeing, like if it's long and slow, it kind of drags out a little bit. I think it kind of loses the judge's attention.
Yes,
that's just in my opinion.
I have the same opinion.
Yeah.
But then again, I've been to some of the shows, and some of the people that have advanced. To the playoffs, they sang a slow song, but they nailed it.
Yeah.
So I guess you know, if you're gonna sing a slow song, make sure that you hit those, you know, the high notes that you need to hit.
Yeah.
And you know, and yeah, song selection is huge. But yes, upbeat, fast songs seem to get crowds going.
They do. They do.
Just a hint,
they
you
do.
know.
And don't sing over anybody either, right? If someone's going through, some people like to sing along.
Yep.
But if it's during the qualifier, don't sing over the person that's actually trying to qualify,
Yes.
right? And no one's done it, but just in case. So your next thing will be this Saturday, right? So that's your next.
Yes.
Gig.
Yep.
With us.
Yes, we'll be at the market there.
Yeah. Davenport.
Downtown Davenport.
Yeah.
Yes, to check the website for. I don't have the address on us right now.
Yeah, it's a farmer's market in Davenport. We'll definitely post the address as we get closer. We got 2 qualifiers tonight, so I'm trying to keep the line open for them on posting, and then of course tomorrow we have what's happening on the 8th, right?
Yep.
But we have 3. We have the farmer's market, right? We have the junior edition, and we have, I believe, Dachshund, and we have Oak Kitchen Tap on the 8th.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of qualifiers coming in. We're not even halfway through yet.
That's amazing.
Any have you picked out any favorites yet? Have you got to see some of the singers? You have anybody that you're biased?
Well, and that's the thing. I feel for those judges. You got to give it to your judges that the venue,
the bars are picking.
Yeah, the venues are picking, because some of these judges have a very hard job because there's so many good singers, and if you can only get 2 out of each venue, there's going to be some people that they're going to go home, and I just highly discourage going home. I encourage, go to the next event.
Go to the next one.
Go to the next one. We have plenty of more venues to go. You know, if you really want it, you'll do it and you'll get in. Because we had great singers.
Yeah, we even had a return, right? I mean, I don't want to say his name because I don't know if that's like showing favoritism to this person, but it was cool seeing. I've seen quite a few people that were in it last year that are getting back in it this year.
Yes.
I think that's cool, and they're qualifying.
Yes.
So they're changing something up, whatever that is, whether it's the song choice, stage presence, whatever. It's kind of good to see.
It is.
It
is.
Yeah.
So and maybe some of these places on your 2 venues tonight. For a Monday night, it might not be very busy, so you might want to head out.
I will say this. Sometimes they surprise me. I mean, some of them have been really busy. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's nowhere to. And some, it just depends on what's going on that night, right? So I even thinking about next year when everybody starts scheduling their dates, think about what events are happening in that area, because you don't want the qualifier trying to battle against, let's just say, a party or some kind of town event that normally draws a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
But we are drawing the singers, and I think that's cool. Any final thoughts? Anything you want to that's important that you didn't get to say that you would like to say and share with our audience?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think you guys have a great following now. I see a lot more traction, a lot more conversation about it. So that's very good. Also, for people that just like to sing and have fun, remember, usually after most of these events, it's open karaoke afterwards, so it's just for fun.
Yeah.
You know, or you can go to some of these events. You know, like if you're not doing anything July 20th, you can come down here to the way station.
Oh, July 20th.
Yes.
That's my birthday.
Yeah. Okay. Well, happy birthday. We're gonna have karaoke for you for your birthday party.
Yeah, karaoke for my birthday.
But it'll be open karaoke. I think there's a charity golf event that day.
That day. Yeah, I
being
think so,
being
too.
held here.
Yeah.
So definitely go on the way station's Facebook page and check that out. But anybody that has qualified, if you want to come and practice, it would be a great time to practice.
I agree.
So, yeah, even some of these other events, you know, like I said, after the contest, usually they have open karaoke. So, go support your local KJ and your local bars. Happy singing, I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You know, I like what you said, because this would be a good time to even start. Yeah, maybe you want to practice a new song, so you know, just go check out some of the venues, and you know, again, you know, check out our list on Facebook. Follow us if you're not following us. Spread the love. Let's support everyone out here. I think this is really good for the community. We're seeing a lot of people come out and supporting us. Huck, thank you for doing this interview.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm really excited to about Saturday. I'm really excited for the playoffs and everything else that you're a part of. So thank you for being a part
Yes.
of us too.
Well, yeah, I did
Yeah.
have some people ask about the juniors if they would be going to Rhythm City.
Oh no,
And-
no. So it's a
yes.
one-time event.
Okay, that's what I wanted to clarify
I
on
put a Q&A
here.
on the Facebook today on the post. Like it's a one-time event.
Okay.
So
Yep.
one-time event, and first place is $200. Second place is $100, and third place is $50. So and under 21,
Yep.
and depending on your child, as long as they can stand on the stage by themselves. So mommy and daddy, you're probably gonna have to stand afar and let them sing their song. So, but it should be pretty fun, and looking forward to see what kind of talent we bring out for
Yes.
that. Because that's future talent,
That's
right?
future talent.
That's future stuff that we can start looking
That's right.
at. Thank you again, everyone. That's it. This is episode 7, and I got nothing else. You guys take care. Talk to you soon.